So Emami has acquired the hair and scalp care business of KESH King. And what does this mean? Most of the brokerages have given a thumbs up. NH Bansali, CEO, Finance Strategy and Business Development and CFO of the group has joined us on the phone line. Mr. Bansali, just tell us first the EPS impact this year and next year because of this inclusion.
See, as we have also informed earlier, it will be funded by appropriate mix of debt and also the internal accruals. So there would not be a great impact on the interest. On EBITDA level, there would be a substantial growth. From this business itself, we expect a good EPS accretion to come on second to third year.
Okay. So second to third year, this business will be EPS accretive. So that would be around maybe 2017?
2017 or early 2018.
All right, fair enough. You know, this brand, if you can just tell us more about what the growth strategy is, because this KESH King brand has grown at a 60% CAGR over the last 3 years. And now that you have Emami's expertise and distribution network, what could the growth rate of this brand look like in the years to come?
We expect there has been a huge need gap in this category. The scalp and hair problems are always on the rise due to hectic lifestyle, which is increasing, and the stress-related problems, and also the environmental issues. So this category is going to grow. There has been a huge need gap, and we feel that there has been an appropriate strategic fit with Emami. So this would give a good business opportunity to us. And we feel a modest growth of at least 10 to 15% even can be expected from this business to start with, and then it can be ramped up.
Okay. Let me just finish the financials first and then come to the sales and other aspects of KESH King itself. You said you're financing it with a mix of debt and internal accruals. The cash on your books is what, 800 crores, right?
800 crore plus.
Okay. And the rest you will raise as debt?
It would be, yes. It could
so
be.
It would be 800 crore split to pay for the 1600 crore?
As I said, 800 crore plus. So I'm not precise on the number,
okay,
but
fair enough.
As on 31st March 2015, there was a surplus funds of 800 crore plus.
Fair enough. So what might be the increase in interest costs, therefore, in the current and next year?
So we had always been, there had been an income of interest of around, we expected around 90 crore or so of interest income. So that would not be there.
That's all.
Right? That would not be there, and there would be a little impact on, there would be a debit of interest.
Okay.
Okay. You spoke about a 10 to 15% growth that you're targeting initially for KESH King. What exactly is the margins that KESH King is making currently on hair oils, on shampoos and on capsules?
KESH King business has a superior margin than that of Emami, substantially higher in the EBITDA margins in the range of 40% plus, 40-45%.
Okay.
Okay.
So with this integration, what would your blended margins look like for Emami next year?
We need to work out.
All right. But this will be, you know, the company currently has a turnover of 300 crore. So what is it in terms of a percentage for you? It's a very small percentage of your total sales.
Yeah, we have a turnover of around 2,200 crore last year. We expect from the FMCG standalone business a growth of around 17-18%.
Okay, what about outlets? We were told that KESH King at the moment is present in 5 lakh outlets. Will you be substantially be able to increase the outlets it's available at?
Apart from the increasing the outlets, they are not present in many of the states as well, in a few parts of the country. So our joining will help this business to expand its distribution to many regions where it is practically not present at all.
Okay.
Okay. Have you acquired only the brand, or have you acquired the manufacturing facilities as well of KESH King? And what is the capex that you would be putting into this this particular product, say in the next 1 year?
We have acquired the business, in fact, of the KESH King.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
We have acquired business.
Okay.
So it's not the brand only, and the business includes everything.
Okay.
And they were also outsourcing few their products from a third 3P supplier. So we would be continuing with those suppliers for the time being, and then going forward we will finalize our strategies maybe.
Okay. What is your view on the hair oil space in general? I mean, we've seen this space become extremely crowded, and the hair oil category has been a slightly slow-moving category in the last couple of years. What is your own view on how much it could grow in the industry and for you?
Precisely, this is not the kind of a hair oil. In fact, it is a niche category.
Sure.
If you know, in Navratna oil, it's a niche category, and we are growing very aggressively since many years.
Yes, but a lot of players are entering this category, with value-added oil. So there are a lot of niche products now coming into the market. Don't you think it's getting a bit too crowded?
But you need to identify the gap and your appropriate placement. We feel that we have a point here for the consumers, and there is a huge need gap.
Okay.
As with Navratna cool oil, and in the same way for this kind of a problem solution oil, there is nothing. There are no national players.
Okay.
There are regional players.
Fair
right?
point. And unbranded players, I suppose.
Right.
Okay, Mr. Bhansali, the other theme on which we wanted your inputs was the subpar monsoon that might be a reality very soon. If that happens, do you see demand getting hit, rural or urban?
We are disappointed with the numbers which you have seen yesterday, but really on the ground level, you have not seen a huge impact as yet.
Yeah, certainly not as yet, because it is a forecast of a future of the monsoon in future months. At the moment, you're not impacted by rural demand at all?
Not really, not that materially.
How much is your demand from rural and how much is urban?
It's almost 50%.
Okay, and you have not seen any impact on your rural demand?
Not material impact there.
Okay, so the last times poor Kharif and poorer Rabi has not hurt rural demand
because
for you?
We are into the categories where the people need those products.
Fair enough.
Even at the bottom of the pyramid. Okay. So it's okay.
Okay. Just coming back to this acquisition, because you were telling us it's a 40 to 45% margin, so that's very heartening to hear. You also said that you have some plans to grow the KESH King brand. It's already a pan-India brand, so if you can just tell us what exactly are the brand extensions that you plan to do, say in the next 3 to 6 months for this particular product?
We would first consolidate our business, the KESH King business itself first. We will integrate it with our distribution system. We will do the marketing the way it has to be there. There has been a good marketing which has been done in the previous periods, and so our marketing, our R&D, and all our teams are working very relentlessly on this. And we will first concentrate on consolidating this business and growing this. And parallelly, we would work out with the new ideas what can be done about this.
All right. So this year, what's the kind of growth numbers you're looking at, revenue?
As I said, we expect a modest growth of around 10 to 15%. We are keeping our targets on a modest level just to start with, to understand it and to start with. And then, as I said, there had been a good growth in the last 3 years, a CAGR of 61%. We will try to catch up this over a period.
Okay. X of this brand, what is the expectation as far as the overall business is concerned, Mr. Bhansali? How does FY16 look to you in terms of revenue growth as well as margin performance?
Standalone, without this business, we had expected a growth of 19% on top line and bottom line both. And with this business, we also expect, as I said, if we add to 300 crore, kind of a 10 to 15% growth for the rest of the period of around 9-10 months or so. And this kind of superior margins, that is the expectation.
So can we say that by the end of this year or in a few months, your debt is going to be 800 crore?
I need to work out on the numbers. As I said, it is a direction.
All right. Fine, we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much, Mr. Bhansali, for joining us with those details. So it's a debt-free company, used to get interest revenues of 90 crore. That will not come, but a bit of revenue outgo on account of interest is going to come. We're not yet sure of the extent of debt and the extent of interest outgo. But clearly from the third year onwards, expected to be EPS accretive.